everybody. This is Ava with my brainy mess. How is everybody? I'm good. Can't complain. See my desk? Isn't it the nastiest thing you've ever seen? I bought this at the Dollar Tree. I needed a plastic cover, and I thought, hey, a good $1.25, a $1.25 curtain shower liner would be perfect. Actually, it was $3. So I thought I would use it. There's that. Okay. I'm trying to find my book in all this mess. I got so many projects going on. It's ridiculous. I want to give a shout out to a new subby, Brenda Davis. I appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing, and welcome March, everybody. I got a lot going on. I decided I am going to do several challenges this month. The 100 day challenge, I kind of got behind on it. I will still continue to do that, but it's not going to be the 100 day challenge. I'm just going to do it randomly when I feel like doing some watercoloring. Sometimes I just have to stop what I'm doing and just paint, and I will do several little of those paintings as I feel like it. I want to get back into the Dear Julie Julie challenge, and I'll talk about that here in a minute. But also, there's some other challenges going on through the YouTube community and Facebook community, and Dear Julie Julie is doing it also. Excuse me. I just got done eating, so I'm kind of belching here. I know, TMI. I set up my March calendar. Junk Journal Divas is also having a mixed media fun challenge too. I will do that probably in the back scenes, not so much on camera. Maybe. I don't know. I might do it. Have no idea. Excuse my rainbow colored hands. I'll tell y'all about that here in a minute. Was a rough day yesterday. That's why I didn't get on film yesterday. And then Spectrum Arts Academy always has these things going on too, and I probably will do some of their challenges at random, whatever. But the big thing that's going around right now is the Dollar Tree Junk Journal Challenge. I've never done one, so I thought I would try and do one. The key is to basically have 16 items or $20 or less to buy your supplies to make this journal. There will be some cheating going on around here. I'm going to try not to, but there will be, my paper, I'm not going to count that as a junk journal challenge. I'm going to, my coffee dyed paper, that is a supply, that is a tool. I'm going to consider that a freebie. Because I did not buy any extra paper or anything because I got plenty and there's no sense in me buying more. So there you go. So what I wanted to show you is what I'm going to pare down. I know today is supposed to be Scavenger Hunt Saturday. Well, this basically is Scavenger Hunt Saturday as to coming up with the items of my journal that I plan on doing. Yesterday I went shopping at a Dollar Tree. A Dollar Tree over by my Hobby Lobby. I was out there the other day and I thought I'd check it out. That was a nice Dollar Tree. I got some new items that I didn't expect to get, but it was fun. I found this. I thought, oh my stars, that is going to be a beautiful cover. I'm not going to use this as my Dollar Tree challenge. It was $5. I'm not going to use that for the Dollar Tree challenge. But I think I am going to use it as my Dear Julie Julie. And I'm going to go and look for, I think she has some pretty daisy digitals that I'm going to buy and go from there. I got to do that today because they're on sale. So if you want any of her digitals, you better go look for them. They're on sale right now. So anyway, I think that's what I'm going to use for the Dear Julie Julie cover. I thought that would be really pretty. Wouldn't that be pretty? You know, that could be the inside. Or I might do something on the inside. I don't know. I just thought that was so pretty. But it's a tapestry runner. I guess a table runner or whatever. But anyway, I thought that would be pretty. Anyway, I'm going to use that for the Dear Julie. That's going to be my Dear Julie Julie cover, I think. I found these little stickers, number stickers. I'm not going to use this for this challenge. And I'm not going to use this. 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 I mean, I bought all this at the Dollar Tree. I found this book. Oh, Gumbo, you're going to tear things up and I'm going to be mad. Speaking of the cat, that's why I have the rainbow colors. He and I got into a major fight yesterday. And I'll tell you about that here in a minute. It was so sad. It was sad. Oh, I tell you. Get down from there, please. Gumbo, get down. I don't want you up on that table. Come on now. Get in. Get in. Come on. Down. I'm getting tired of you. Why don't you get out? Out. Go on out. You can get up in the window. I don't care. But stay out of my stuff. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. Go lay down. Go. Go lay down. Now. Go. He's been really obnoxious lately. Don't know what I'm going to do with him. I found this little book at the Dollar Tree, and I thought, I love the cover. I think the cover itself is kind of cool. I thought it would make a pretty, pretty cover somehow, some way. But I thought about using this for the Dear Julie Julie project, but it's not big enough. It has to be 9 by 6, and this is 5.5 by 8.5, so it doesn't quite qualify. So I can't use it, and I'm sad because it's be a cute little journal. I'm not going to use this for the Dollar Tree either because I'm just not. Anyway, I'm not going to use these. I found these. I thought would be pretty. I want to use this one for the, thought it'd be a neat cover for, what is it? God, I can think, Joe the Car Maker digital for the 60s Groovy. I thought that'd be kind of cool to be a nice little cover for that. And, isn't that groovy? And this, or it could be this. I don't know. The only thing is it's so shiny, but I don't guess it matters. But anyway, I'm not going to use those either. So I'm going to put that away. I'm not going to use these. I just picked them up because I thought they were cool. And I thought that'd be cool for the card maker, Joey the Card Maker Groovy Digital. Same with that. I don't know. I wish these were letters instead of numbers because I'm working on a journal for my brother, a bee journal, and I thought this would be perfect for a bee journal, but I just wished it were letters instead of numbers. But oh well, I'm not using that for the Dollar Tree. I found all these card stocks. Let me get the other one. These oh, sorry. Oh, man. I'm sorry. I knocked y'all out of the whack. Oh, excuse me. As always, I'm all plugged up. Spring is starting to spring around. It's starting to is springing right now, and my sinuses are about to drive me crazy. I found these card stocks at the Dollar Tree, And I just thought they were so cool. And this one had a little stencil. I think that's a stencil. Maybe not. Maybe it's a sticker. But I thought it was a stencil. I think it's a stencil. Let me see. No, it's just a, but that would be neat to kind of cut out and do something with. But anyway, I thought it was a stencil, but it's not. Of course, you only get 3 pages. Oh, 4 pages in this one. I had gotten some that you got 5 pages for $1.25, but they're, I guess, cutting back. Now you only get 3 sheets. But if you find some with 5 sheets, man, grab them up. But anyway, I'm going to use these 2 for the Dollar Tree journal. So I'm going to set that aside. And these I'll probably use maybe for Dear Julie Julie's, for some papers of Dear Julie Julie. Maybe this one. But anyway, there's some cardstock for later. As you can see, I'm trying to pare down. Then I bought time cards. And I thought I coffee dye them. That's another thing. I'm not using my coffee dye process as a tool. It's going to be a freebie because I'm not considering that as that is an everyday thing. That's not something you do extra. Oh man, my hands hurt so bad. Yeah, my, we had we're trying to get a lawnmower guy out and hire a lawn guy because the one we had before just is not working out. He sit there and promises to come cut our yard, and then he doesn't show up, and I never hear from him unless I contact him again. So I got the feeling he doesn't really want me to contact him anymore. So I chose to go with another guy. So he came over yesterday. And he was going to go ahead and mow our grass while he was here. And then in that case, I had to get all my animals in the house. Oh man, I tell you what, I don't know what was my animals' problem yesterday, but they were just obnoxious. My pups, they were just thought it was a game, and I would be chasing them all over the yard trying to get them in the house. They would not come in the house, and every time I get close to it, it was a game, and finally I got them in. But yeah, these are nice little cardstocks. So I think I will paper dye some of these and use them as tags and what have you. So that's going to be part of my Dollar Tree. And then I've got these little receipts. I'll coffee dye and use that as my Dollar Tree item. Then I thought these little, what do you call them? Diety bones. I think that's what Gail calls them. I think it'd be pretty in the journal. So that's another item. I think I'm going to use this as my cover. I just think this is so pretty. I thought it would be kind of fun. It's going to be almost 6. And then I have to cut it down to, I think I want to do it 6 by 8, 6 by 9. Cut it down here. I don't know, but we're going to play with this. But this is what I think I'm going to use my cover on. I just think that is so pretty. I think it'd be fun to play with. I don't know what I'm going to do for the front, but we'll figure that out. So that's going to be the cover for my piece. See, it kind of all matches. Look at this. See? It just all matches, all the colors, and I just think it's going to be cool. So anyway, here's that. Then I found this. I figured it would be fun to make his pages or color, watercolor, and do something awesome with it. I don't know. But anyway, there's that one, and I'm going to use. Oh, this is something else. This is another project. This is what I want to do for my brother. He's a beekeeper. So I wanted to make it kind of masculine. I know, getting off the subject here. Getting kind of a masculine. I decided to try to make this into a faux leather looking thing. So I found me some some paper bag and Mommy Gommed it, and then took distress, different colors of distressed ink and put over it, and then Mod Podged it over that. And then I'm going to do, set this up on a background, and then I want to put Gramps bees across it somehow. I don't know. I'm still trying to, and I'm going to use this as a cover. But that's another project in itself. It has nothing to do with this. It just happened to be under all this mess. Okay, now I have bought some Dollar Tree items before this challenge. So I wanted to, let's see, I need to get about 16 items here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 here. 7 items there. I have bought this at the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to use that. So we're going to do 8, and then definitely we got some of this, 9, 10. I'm going to have gotten a package of these, but I think I'm just going to use the green, so 11. I got a package of these, that's be 12. And I'm going to go with the envelopes, 13. I've bought some of these, but I don't think I'm going to use them. Use that. Then I have these that I have bought, is trying to decide which ones I want. Being that it's so bright, I'm not going to use those. I've bought some of these, so 13. And I don't know. 14, maybe 15. And I think I'll go with those 16. So there we go. That's what we're going to use for my Dollar Tree kit. See where I can get all this put up. Okay. So there we go. So we have, this is kind of neat. I could not believe I found this, but I think that would be fun to play with in my journal. And of course this, and so we got all this. So I need to, let's put all this back because I'm not going to use those. Okay. Oh, then I had some of this I was going to play with. I don't know about this. I'm going to open it up and look at it. I may not include it. I may take something else out and play with this. I don't know. It's fingernail polish. Does it glow? Is it? I don't know. Oh, sorry. Does it do clear? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it just stays white. If it stays white, then I'm not going to use it. But if it clears, I might use it. Where's a piece of white paper? It's it has confetti in it. Look at that. Oh, that might be pretty to play with. Huh. Whew, stinks. It's kind of a frosty color. Whew, my gosh, that is smelly. I smell some smelly fingernail polish, but that's the worst. That's interesting. That might be fun to play with. Look, what do you think? Think I should use that? I may cheat and just add it to it because I'm not going to be using that much of it. Yuck. I have no fingernail polish remover either. So anyway, there you go. That might be fun. I guess I'll include that too. All right. Okay, so we have, I need a box. Oh, I got so much stuff on my desk. It's ridiculous. Oh, man. Okay, we're going to use this, 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 these, all of this, and this, and I think we're going to include that too. So there's my Dollar Tree project. Ta-da! We got it. I am going to, I need to, I don't know what I'm thinking. I need paper. I don't consider paper part of the project unless it's specialty paper, but my regular old coffee dyed paper and my old copy paper, that's not, that is, I'm going to cheat on that one. There you go. So we got this. This is my Dollar Tree project. Put that away. Uh-oh. Oh, you ain't going to believe what just happened. Oh, hopefully I didn't break that. I didn't. The little speckledy trim stuff came out with my nail polish, and I thought I broke it, and I thought it went everywhere, but it didn't. The speckle kind of gave me a false thing. Anyway, okay. Next is my Dear Julie Julie stuff. I will pick out, I don't know what Dear Julie Julie kits I'm going to do. It's probably, I think I've got a Daisy one somewhere. I don't know. I want to do one for Daisy, maybe Rose ones. I don't know. We'll have to look and see what we got. That's what I want to do. Let's see. It has to be 60 plus pages. So that means I need a book. I need a hardbound book. And I have to make one. I may have to make one. So we will work on that. Okay. I have to pick out 17 items that I want to play with. Okay. Let's go back to... Man, I wish I could use this book. I'm just so sad that I'm not going to be able to. I gotta include book pages or something in my other thing, so I may have to use this. I tell you what, I'm gonna add this book to the and take the polish out. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna take that out. I don't need it that bad. Okay, for my Dear Julie Julie. You know what? I'll be right back. I'm going to pause y'all because I'm going to pick a digital and go from there. Be back. I'm back, but it's a different day. I'm sorry I didn't get back to y'all yesterday on the Dear Julie Julie stuff. I'm going to go ahead and add. Today is Sunday. Yesterday was Saturday. Today is Sunday. And so we're going to continue the video. Let's see. My camera looks like it's about ready to fall. Hold on. Make sure I get that in. Anyway, so I got a better bandage on today. As you can see, it's all inflamed. It's mostly bruising. It's not infected, so don't worry about that. I've been really watching it very carefully. But it's just sore. Oh my gosh, it hurts so bad still. And it's mostly the puncture wound in this area that hurts more than, and in this area than in this area. And this is where the bad bite mark is. But anyway, and I'll explain all that here in a minute. And I know I didn't explain it a while ago. This is the next day. Yesterday, my son and his daughter came over yesterday afternoon. And when I had got off the video, by the time I decided what digital I was going to use, it was time to get ready for them to come over. And so I had to put my blankets and stuff in the dryer, and because I had put them in the wash, and kind of sweep up a little bit and kind of clean up the house a little bit before they got here. And so they came, and basically it was kind of a working, they help us do things every once in a while when we need a lot of heavy lifting, and my husband needed to go get some salt for our water treatment system, and so my son went and helped him with that, and also help him with my swing to keep it from falling over every time the wind blows in. So we've got that anchored. And also we still had holes in our front yard that keeps developing. I think one of the holes was from an animal. The other hole, I think, is a sinkhole. So we're trying to get dirt filled in that and hopefully cover up the sinkhole and keep it from continuing. Anyway, so they helped us with that. And in the interim, they've had a birthday. Both of them had birthdays just here recently, and I've never done anything for the birthday. So the thing too was to decide what dinner that they enjoy me cooking the most. And I know what my son's is. It's always the same. But I wanted to make sure Erica, wanted the same thing too. So I told him it had to be unanimous between the two of them. And I knew it was either chicken and dumplings or chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, and green peas. They chose the chicken fried steak. I don't like to fry. It is such a messy ordeal, especially if I'm frying for a lot of people. And this was 4 versus 2 people versus 4 people. I had such a mess. But it was a good dinner. We enjoyed it. So the kids enjoyed it, and they stayed until about 6, I think, and then they finally went home. Okay, I went and decided what I'm going to use as my items for the Dear Julie Julie. And I've got my kit ready. I went ahead and put that together. So I don't know I'm going to use all of this, but we're going to, I included the big envelopes. I included the Dollar Tree yellow. I thought would be pretty in there somehow. And of course I've got my papers to put in the journal. And I've run out of ink, so I got to go put some more ink in it. But I decided to use the Saving Spring Digital and Line Daisy Lines is the 2 digitals. I didn't print the other stuff because I don't think I did anyway. Let's see. Yeah, I did too. This is the daisy lines, and here's her. I figured it'd be nice to have that. And here's her digital Isn't it pretty? You see that? It's so pretty. This is just the paper for the pages that I'm going to put in there. And I'm going to double it forwards and back and sew around it. It's kind of what I'm going to do, like I always do. So I just think it's a pretty nice color. And I think it's going to go with real good with the other. And I started to do the cardstock, and as you can see, I'm running out of ink. It's starting to get weird colored. But anyway, you know, I must have two different kinds of paper, because some paper is a little brighter than the other paper. See, it's kind of muted, but this turned out really pretty. But this is different. So I don't, it's a different, it must be two different papers I had in there. But that's okay. We're still going to use them. That's paper. So I got to go put some more ink in my deal, in my printer. And there's some, reprint some of this stuff to make it better. Anyway, but that's the digital I'm going to be using to go with that tapestry runner that I got at the Dollar Tree. So we'll go and do that. Okay. I got that. And then we get to use a paper pad. See, I put a paper pad. There we go. And I'm going to use 49 Market's Vintage Artistry Nature, since I'm doing nature. It's going to be it's a very pretty, I got this on Spectrum Arts. I'm going to be using some lace appliques. I have a little bag of it here. We're going to use those. I've got some index cards. I've got some lace and, of course, some doilies. I got some junk mail I want to make folios and stuff out of. Here's the fabric I'm going to be using. I have some straw paper. Not straw paper, rice paper. The straw paper goes as pages. Again, some more junk mail stuff. I don't know that I'm going to use that. I don't think I am. And I think that's about it. And of course, let's see, and then my tapestry rug. Oh, Lord. This thing. Okay. So that's what I'm going to use for my Dear Julie Julie. Oh, and I have miscellaneous labels and little vintage papers, fastening bags, washi tape, envelopes, and stickers, stencils. Not stencils, stamping. So that's kind of where I'm going with that. I hope that's going to work. So, and there you go. That's what I'm going to do in my Dear Julie Julie. Trying to get this all back in here where it's not all wrinkly. And these are just papers that I'm going to put in my journal. I don't think we have to count that because that's part of me as far as tools. And this. And there we go. Okay. Set that aside. Part of, I'm going to try to get back on routine. So, here's what I'm planning on for my, need some water. Oh, this is my Dear Julie Julie folder. This is my Brainy Mess folder. Okay. I'm going to start doing, today is Sunday, And here's how I'm going to do my schedule. On Sundays, I'm going to start working on and finishing up projects. So we may start new projects on Sunday. Monday, we're going to do Marguerite Miller's card shuffle and mixed media Monday because I want to get in some of the mixed media. I talked about Junk Journal Divas. She's doing a mixed media fun thing. So I may play with some of her stuff. And of course, my mixed media morsel, she does that on the 15th. So I will be doing that on a Monday. I'm trying to think what else. And whatever mixed media fun challenges that happen to come up, I'm going to be playing on those days. Tuesdays is tags, journal cards, ephemera making. That basically will be my working on the journals, any of the ephemera that is required by the Dear Julie Julie program, and also some ephemera for the Dollar Tree challenge. Wednesday is my Weird Wednesday, which I will love to do my weird little creatures or people or animals or whatever I inspire to do and enjoy doing that. Thursday is considered throwback. I would like to try to find some stuff that I've done in the past and revamp them. But being that I've got so many challenges going on, I may use Thursday to continue the work on the journals. The Dollar Tree journal is due by the 15th. So I've got to make sure that is done. Is due. Okay. So that is due on the 15th. And the Dear Julie Julie is due on the 31st. So we've got that. So those are the two things that are definitely need to be done. And of course, a mixed media morsel is usually on the 15th as well. So let's see. Okay. And then Friday, I want to take a YouTuber that I've enjoyed watching and take a technique and do that particular technique for that particular day. So I want to introduce a new YouTuber friend. That's kind of what I would like to do. Saturday, of course, is Scavenger Hunt Saturday. So there you go. That's kind of my schedule I want to try to work on. And I'm going to hopefully be very persistent in trying to get this done for you guys and be more consistent with my videos. Anyway, what happened on my hand? I know everybody's wondering, what in the world happened to you? Like I said, I was trying to get a new lawnmower man here, and he decided he wanted to mow the grass. When I have a lawnmower guy, I have to unlock the gate, and they usually keep it open, so I have to make sure my animals are in the house. We couldn't find Gumbo yesterday, and we didn't know where he was. He's usually loves to hide out in my garden somewhere. And so anyway, when I was trying to get all the dogs settled in the house, which that was another ordeal, trying to get them in the house. They decided they just thought it'd be funny for Mama to come chase them around and try to get them in the house. That wore me out, just doing that. Finally got them in the house. But in the meantime, my husband was out in the garden or out in the yard trying to find Gumbo. He found him. And instead of telling me where he was, he decided to poke the bear. He was on his cane, his walker, his cane, had his cane, walking around the garden, and I saw Gumbo. And instead of just telling me so I can go pick Gumbo up and bring him in the house, he poked him with his cane. I blame my husband for all of this. I've already told him that. I said, it's your fault, because usually when I want Gumbo in and I see him, I just grab him, pick him up, throw him on my shoulders very nicely, and bring him in the house. He poked the bear, so therefore Gumbo got freaked out, went running around the yard, and I couldn't get him in. I had to get him in. And so I grabbed him by the hip and his tail, to try to to get him, you know, scoop him up and put him up. But he didn't like that, and he went after me. He went after me, guys, bad, and it's not his fault. It was my fault, and it was Richard's fault for, you know, freaking the cat out, you know, and I've never had this happen before. So, and like I said, I blame my husband for poking the bear, and started the process or whatever. But anyway, it's okay, you know. I mean, life happens, but it's pretty bad. This hand is really bad because he got after it bad, and I couldn't get away from him. So we finally got him in the house, but oh, it was, I just sat and cried after it, you know, and ran my hand under cool water because it hurt so bad, especially he punctured one part of it. He didn't cut it. This one he actually cut and broke the skin. This one he punctured, and that was what was hurting so bad, was the puncture. But it's not as bad today, but it's really sore. I'm very bruised up. I've got several puncture wounds through my whole hand. But, and I have a not so bad gash here. I mean, this one didn't get nearly the trauma as this one. But I'm okay, you know. It's not getting infected. I've been really watching it very carefully, and I see that it hasn't. It's just bruised. I know it looks inflamed, but that's bruising because it is really, really sore around there. But I've been watching it, and it's doing okay. But it hurt. I just sat and cried, and bleeding everywhere and everything. Oh, what was even funnier, after I got gumbo in, my little Shelby decided to get out again, you know, and I got so mad at her. You know, here I am bleeding with my hands, and I just turned around and looked at her, and I said, "So help me, if you don't stop right now." And I was yelling at her, and I don't like to do that to my animals, but I was so upset and so frustrated. She stopped immediately. She knew she was in trouble. And I picked her up and took her inside, and then, of course, bandaged myself all up. But anyway, that was why the rainbow colors for yesterday. I didn't want to freak y'all out with all the bite marks on my hands. Probably freaked you out with all the Band-Aids, because it looks worse than, you know, the Band-Aids look worse than the actual cut, probably. But it was, you know, you have to put one Band-Aid to help keep the other Band-Aid on, you know, because the Band-Aids don't like to stay on. But anyway, that was my trauma for Friday. It was pretty traumatic. I hated that happened. It just, you know, and I felt bad for God. We're all good this morning. He's all lovable and loving on me and letting me pick him up and love him and everything. It's just, he just was freaked out, you know, and I don't blame him, you know. But I told my husband, I said, "Don't ever do that again." I said, "Oh, I just lost I said, "Don't ever do that again. Anytime you need to get gumbo in, just let me know where he is." And he usually will come in when I ask him. Don't poke the bear. And that's what he did. So anyway, needless to say, I really don't have anything to start on. My problem is I have got to find how I'm going to make the journal for the Dear Julie Julie. I don't know what I'm going to use as far as a base. I may have to. Oh, golly. I wished I had a yellow. I guess I could use that. You know what? I used and it wasn't quite 6 by 9. That's what frustrates me. I have all these book things, and I can't use them because they're not the right size. Not the right size. Not the right size. Which sucks. Which sucks big time. Well, guys, I just wanted to finish up this video mostly to let you know what I'm doing. I got to go do some research to find, and then I'll come back on probably later on this afternoon and do a whole new video and start the process. But this is kind of finishing up scavenger hunt Saturday on a Sunday. I guess you might say. I thank y'all from the top of my brain to the bottom of my feet. Please like and share and subscribe to my videos. I would mostly appreciate it. Otherwise, y'all have a blessed day, and I will see y'all on the flip flop. Bye.